Right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 195. Now, last week I said that I was going to come back with another review with Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee have a showdown in Little Tokyo, but not against each other. But yeah, man, Showdown in Little Tokyo, 1991. Brandon Lee, Dolph Lundgren, Brandon Lee, and you got Hiroyuki-Tagawa. The guy that plays the villain in every single 90s action movie. And Tia Carrere. Whew. Yeah, I tell you, man, this movie, yeah, real awesome. Like every movie I pretty much reviewed has been real awesome, but still, this movie though, yeah, man, I tell you, it's just one of those films. It's just one of those films that you really root for the good guy with it, because even though Hiroyuki-Tagawa, he is one ruthless villain in this movie. He's a pretty damn good villain, but then, this is the same guy that plays every single villain in every single action movie in the 90s. Almost every single action movie, but still, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I tell you, man, this guy, yeah, talk about death stare. I mean, yeah, he utilized those eyes, man. The sinister, his most inner sinister self, really comes out in this movie, Jack. So yeah, you want to see Dolph Lundgren, just check him out, man. Just kick his ass, man, for real. You want to see him do that shit. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, this movie is a revenge story, basically. Lundgren's character, he's going after Tagawa's character because years ago, Tagawa's character killed Lundgren's character killed Kenner's parents. So yeah, he killed the parents. Could have killed him, but Kenner, Lundgren's character, he struck him in the face with his own sword. So yeah, years later, Lundgren, Kenner, he finds out about this, and he finds out that Yoshida, Tagawa's character, he finds out that Yoshida is the big boss of this whole drug ring, and yeah, he's going to put an end to it. And he got Brandon Lee's character Maruda to back him up. But yeah, for a 90s cop movie, this is it gives you a nice little Eastern twist. Kenner, he was brought up in Japan, so he learned a lot of Japanese culture, and he also learned the way of the samurai. So he became a martial artist, and yeah, he learned the way of the samurai. So yeah, him being so yeah, in a way, yeah, Dolph Lundgren, he played a samurai cop in this movie, even though he was more cop than samurai, but still, he was not that samurai cop, that's for sure. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, this movie though, great. Yeah, really is a great action flick though, it really is a, great martial arts scenes, but hey, you got Brandon Lee here, son of the late great Bruce Lee, Honor the legend, you know. So yeah, yeah, you know, Brandon, you know, he bringing his charm, his charisma, you know. He bringing in, you know, he keeping up the legacy of his late pop, you know. And then we got Dolph Lundgren in here, you know, Rocky Four, Masters of the Universe, Red Scorpion, you know, the Punisher, you know. Yeah, he bringing yeah, you know, he got quite of a streak, you know. I guess you could say, you know, even though you know it's not a hot streak, you know. It's fair to say that it's you know it's a cool streak. He brought that, but yeah, this movie though, you know, both men, yeah, they bring it. This movie brings it. But yeah, you know, I want to address the elephant in the room. You know, Tia Carrere. You know, that was not her that shit down in front of the hot tub. That was her body double. So, but it's cool. You know, she's hot regardless. You know, an incredible singer too. An incredible singer. Of course, hey, if you've seen Wayne's World, then you know exactly what's up with her. You know, as far as her singing is concerned, you know what's up with her as far as her hotness is concerned. You know, but yeah, I tell you though, man. Yeah, this movie is just you know great. Yeah, you know, great action. It's a real good comedy. You know, Lundgren. You know, he brings it in the seriousness of it. You know, Tagawa, he brings it in the vicious villainous side of it. And you know, Brandon, he bring it in the he bring it in the you know the charming charisma side of it. You know, it's really not much to say about this movie. You know, it brings it in every single aspect. I gotta tell you though, it's one there. You know, the opening scene. You know, there's this underground fight ring that's going on. You know, yeah, Kenner, yeah, he comes down. You know, he comes down. You know, it's a raid. You know, he's looking to place some guys under arrest. Next thing you know, yeah, he's the next opponent in the that has entered the ring. So yeah, somebody threw out a bet. You know, I think it was 15,000 on the new guy. Yeah, that's a good bet. Yeah, so you know, the two guys that weren't fighting each other. I think will be fighting him. One guy, he throws a punch in Kenner's face, but my man, Lundgren, he's a big dude. You know, he's big, strong, he's solid. You know, he throws a punch in Kenner's face. You know, don't even affect him. You know, he just hurt his own hand just by doing that shit. So yeah, Kenner throws one punch at him. He sends his ass flying out of the ring, over the top rope, out of the ring. Okay, you know, Royal Rumble type of shit right there. Yeah, how ironic that I'm reviewing this movie and Royal Rumble is tomorrow night. But yeah, I tell you though, like I said, yeah, real good comedy. You know, even though it's not an action comedy, you know, you got some real good comedic aspects that really flow right through. You know, I mean, hey, when Kenner and Maruta met, you know, Kenner he was fighting off the suspects, and then Maruta he comes in, you know, he's not knowing what's going on. He just see a guy that got knocked through a window, so he comes in, you know, he trying to tell Kenner to put the knife down. Kenner doesn't, so now these two guys is going at each other, and then, the guys that Kenner was fighting, they start shooting up the restaurant, but the two cops, they put they go they take cover, they drive away, they point a gun at the broken window, and then they point a gun at each other, and they put out their badges at the same time. And Maruda let him know that he's Kenner's new partner. Well, I tell you, just real good stuff, man. One of the suspects in the restaurant, he performed this ritual where he breaks his own neck and shit like that. But the one fight scene that doesn't stand out, but still, the one fight scene that, the final fight, the boss battle. Kenner and Yoshida finally go at it, samurai style, with the katanas, the samurai swords, fighting with the samurai swords, and we do some real good slicing and dicing, Kenner runs him through, and this is for my parents. Toss him into the that spinning wheel, Yoshida, he starts spinning around, next thing you know, the whole thing explodes, So they kill all the bad guys, destroy the evidence, and they join the local parade. I like it. I like this movie, man. This movie is awesome, It really does. It really does work, Not much faith Warner Brothers had in it back in the day. This movie could have worked if it was straight to video. So they pretty much rushed it out, and then they put it on video, and it did find life on video. So it found life on video, and then you got all these TV, these premium channels, they'll hit you with it too. But this movie, it has a huge cult following. It's a real gem to watch. But man, Showdown in Little Tokyo, it's a good 4 out of 5 from me, Jack. That's my review, and I'm sticking to it. Now next week, man, next week, going into the superhero field once again, but this time we're going to go mythological, the god of thunder, gonna bring the hammer down. So you keep it locked right here for that, and check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is off.